All right, hello everybody. Happy Saturday. I am gonna be getting ready. I'm gonna curl my hair and then we're gonna do a makeup challenge. I think we're gonna do a full face of Rare Beauty for TikTok, Instagram, YouTube Shorts. So I'm gonna curl my hair first so that my hair doesn't look like a mumbo jumbo mess. And then we'll get started on the makeup challenge. And I think what I'm gonna start doing on live is for my makeup challenge videos. Usually I already have all the makeup I need in my little container, but today I don't. So I think I'm gonna start picking the products on live as like an extra perk of watching on Twitch, because the short form videos that I post on like TikTok, Instagram, YouTube Shorts with the actual full face of Rare Beauty makeup challenge is just me applying the makeup. I already have the product, so this will just be a fun extra thing that you guys will get to see on Twitch. I still have all of the products that I left out from She Glam that I did a couple days ago. Let's actually do it like this. So I need to put all of that away and then we can get all of the Rare Beauty stuff. And actually, it's like super hot. But yeah, that is what we're gonna do tonight. And then I do have an entire stack of 6 PR packages from the week. So I think every Saturday or at least once a week, I am going to do a PR unboxing with you guys, because I usually post the PR unboxing, like a picture of what I received. I usually post it on my Instagram stories. Sometimes, well, I guess lately too, I have been doing PR unboxing video on TikTok, so I might still do that, like a separate video, because I usually will unbox the products and then like film an unboxing, so I kind of do it twice. So I'll probably end up doing that too, just because I have 6 boxes, which I should stack them so you guys can see them, but we'll do that after the makeup challenge. We'll do full face of Rare Beauty once my hair is done, and then we'll do the PR unboxing. So I think that will be a good Saturday night plan, and then we'll just see where the night goes. But I just want to get ready, get my hair curled so that my hair looks cute for the video. Because last night, was it last night? No, 2 nights ago when I was on live, I filmed a TikTok while I was on live doing a full face of She Glam. And I still have all the products here, so I need to put all that away. And then I will get all of the products for Rare Beauty and put them in the container here for tonight's video. But I think this setup is actually better, because if you guys were watching my stream 2 nights ago, you guys know the camera quality was atrocious. So I'm trying something different. I'm actually on my laptop. Before I just had some old PC camera that I was using. But this, I think, is gonna work a little better, because I do post the entire full live stream on YouTube. And then of course it's on like past broadcast for Twitch, but we're gonna see how this looks. I got my hair cut 2 days ago, 2 or 3 days ago. My hair was very long, like down to my waist. And let me just show you guys. This is what I showed the hairdresser. I showed her this picture. I said I wanted this length with those like long layers. And I ended up getting almost like a bob cut, I feel like, with not the layers. So I was beyond pissed. And 9 times out of 10 when I go to get my hair done, it's all jacked up and not what I asked for. And at this point, I need to just learn how to cut and do my hair at home because nobody seems to do it right anymore. Like, you'd think I'd learned my lesson. I literally had a horrible experience the week before my wedding. I had long hair and I wanted kind of a similar thing. I wanted just like a couple inches off, some more layers. And then I ended up getting my hair even shorter than this. And I had already at that point had my wedding hair trial. And so I was so stressed out because I didn't think that they were going to be able to do the hairstyle that I wanted with my short hair. Thankfully, it all worked out, but it was stressful and a nightmare, to say the least. I was crying in my car 3 days before my wedding because my hair was all messed up, and my husband now and my mom both were like, don't get your hair cut like that before the wedding because what happens if, you know, it messes up? Like, they were telling me not to do it, but I didn't listen to them, and I should have. I'm just going to lightly curl, and then I'm just going to brush everything out so it kind of has a little bit of wave, but I don't know. We're trying to figure out this hair because I have yet to style it this short. But thankfully my hair grows back very fast every single year. So I'm sure by next summer it'll be down to my waist again. But for now, we got to deal with this super short hair that is not what I was wanting. Earlier today, I was sitting in the Sam's Club pickup spot because I did a grocery pickup, and I was there for an hour and a half, which was so crazy. I will never do a pickup order at Sam's on a Saturday again. I don't really know what I was thinking. But thankfully, right before, I had gone to Burlington because I had a couple of things to return. And when I was in the line waiting to do my returns, I found a like daily planner through the rest of this year in 2027. You know how they have like all those things when you're waiting in line to check out to get you to buy a couple last minute things? I always end up finding something. So I found myself a journal or like a planner. And then I went to Sam's. So thankfully, even though I was sitting in my car for an hour and a half, I had that planner and I was able to start planning out content that I want to do here on stream and on TikTok. So I was just listing out like a bunch of like full face of Fenty Beauty, full face of Rare Beauty, full face of NARS Cosmetics, and just trying to think of a bunch of video ideas that I want to do and planning the actual days that I'm going to do them. So tonight, like I mentioned, is going to be a full face of Rare Beauty, since that is a pretty popular and common request I get on TikTok and Instagram for my full face videos. So that's what I'll be doing tonight, since I am on Rare Beauty's PR list, and they have sent me every single launch that they've ever had. So I literally have the entire Rare Beauty store in my makeup collection. So I will be able to do a full face easily. And honestly, I've done a full face of Rare Beauty before on my TikTok. This is probably going to be like the third or fourth time I've done it because, like I said, I have all the products, so I can kind of change the look every so often because of all the new products. My hair always looks so crazy when I'm curling it, but I have pretty thick hair, so I like to section my hair in like a top and bottom section, and then a right and left side, and I kind of do 4 sections like that. But I had just recently bought this curling iron. It's like a long barrel curling iron, maybe like 2 months ago, specifically because it's supposed to be really good for long hair. And I'm going to have you tapped and lurking. I'm going to try to put myself. Aw, thanks for hanging again. Good to see you in my chat. Yeah, my baby is already asleep. I have the baby monitor by me so I can see if he's good. Thankfully, he's a pretty good sleeper. He sleeps through the night. But yeah, this curling iron I bought like 2 months ago, specifically for my long hair. And here I am with my short hair. Because this long barrel, if like, it's my normal curling irons are like that big compared to it. It's like super long. But now I really don't need a long barrel for my short hair. But I will say, even with having shorter hair now, yeah, that's fine. This long barrel makes it so quick to curl my hair. Literally, it takes me less than 10 minutes, and that was even when I had long hair. So I definitely recommend, not even this barrel, I mean this one is really good, but like if you can find a long barrel curling iron, I feel like those do such a good job. Because this one is a little pricey. It's like, I think usually $160, but I bought it on the TikTok shop when it was on sale for like $120. So it wasn't bad, but I also had it like in my saved cart for a long time. So it was time. So I splurged. But those type of things, I'm always like, I'll keep things in my TikTok cart and just wait until I see that there's like a sale or something going on, because I feel like there's so many sales going on. Like I use TikTok shop like Amazon. Like I feel like I barely shop on Amazon anymore because I get everything off of TikTok shop, because everything on Amazon is pretty much on TikTok shop. And I find that it's so much cheaper than on Amazon. Like a lot of times they'll have like, I mean, I know Amazon has flash sales too, but like TikTok will have like flash sales. They'll have like, what was it that I bought recently that there was like on the weekend, it was like a $50 off coupon that you couldn't even get on Amazon or even on the brand's website. So I always am comparing prices, but I find that TikTok shop is usually the cheapest. And it's like from the actual brand's TikTok. It's not like some third-party site that seems sketchy. Like it's the actual brand. So if you're not shopping on TikTok shop, you're wasting money, basically. I know a couple of my family members are like, they always tell me that they're scared that their credit card is going to get like hacked or something if they order on TikTok shop. And I'm like, trust me, it won't, because I literally buy everything on TikTok shop, including this curling iron. Like I'll buy clothes on there, stuff for like the kitchen, my baby, everyday products. You can buy like detergent, cleaning stuff, like anything you can think of, honestly. Okay, hair is done. Now I'm just gonna brush it out because I want it to be like loose curls, not even curls, kind of more like loose waves. Just so it looks better than what it was, because it was a fluffy mess earlier. Okay, I think that is better. Better than what it was. So do I want to put my hair in this? Probably. Perfect. So much better than the fluffy mess that I started with. Okay, now, like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and pick out the makeup products that I'll be doing for tonight's video. So I will take you guys along with me through my makeup collection and pick out all the products, which I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do this, because, let me see. Okay, let me put all this away first, and then we can get started. So, let me see. How can I show you guys this while I'm doing this? Might be a little tough. I'll definitely show you guys when I'm picking Rare Beauty's products. I need to figure out a different situation for my lipsticks because I'm running out of spots. These are not even half of all my lipsticks in these big drawers. And I am running out of space. Okay, let's see. Let me take you over here while I put, let's move that. Maybe I'll put you guys on my chair. There we go. That's what we'll do while I'm putting products away. Let's see. Maybe like that. I don't know. I need to go through all these drawers and reorganize eventually. It's just, I'm at the point where it's so hard to even reorganize because I'm truly just out of space. So I don't know what I'm going to do. Okay. And concealer. All right, that is everything there. Now we can go ahead and pick out the products. So I'm trying to figure out the best way to do this because I'm going to start on this side. And make sure my address is not showing. How do I do this? So I want to show you guys in each drawer. Okay, I thought this was going to be cool to like do this, but this might be a little difficult. Maybe. Okay, starting off with primer. We're going to grab, this is my little primer drawer. Where can I put this that you guys can kind of see? There we go. Okay, starting off with primer. So, Rare Beauty. So I have two different primers. I think this is the only primers they have from the brand. This is their illuminating primer and then their pore diffusing primer. I think I'm actually going to use the illuminating primer as my little base. And then for foundation, actually they just came out with these. These are their new True to Myself Natural Matte Longwear foundations. I can't remember which shade I use, so I'm just going to grab both and then we'll figure out what shades to use. Oh wait, I think this is the one, 25. I think actually this is the one. These are just extra shades. So we got that. Okay, concealer. I really like a lot of Rare Beauty's products, but the concealer is just not my favorite. They have two concealers. Let me see really quick. Where is the last one? They need to come out with a new one, honestly. I cannot find it's basically an under eye brightener. It's not even really concealer, but I have this one. Whatever. They have this one, which is not my favorite. I think I need to get a different shade, honestly. This is just the regular concealer. It's just a little orange for me, or a little yellow. And then their setting powder. They came out with like a pressed powder, which isn't terrible. I mean, it's so much better than their other setting powder, which I think is absolutely atrocious. It's like highlighter on your face, it seems. So I think I'll just use these pressed powders. I just need to figure out the lightest shade because some of these are a little dark. That one's a little orange, gosh dang. Well, let's do this one. This is just their tinted pressed finishing powder. Okay. So we've got the base products. I like to pick out my makeup in the order that I'm doing it, otherwise I'll forget products. And then let's see. Oops. Let's go to this side. Okay, so next we can pick out the contour. I don't even know if this, let me put this up a little bit. That's fine. We can do the contour. So actually they have a really nice contour in my everyday makeup drawer, which I'll grab. Oh. So they have this one. This is their liquid contour that I think is so good. Let's do that. And then they have their soft matte bronzer powder, which is like the combo that I use pretty much every day. So I'm gonna grab both of those. And then for highlighter, they have my favorite powder highlight. This is shade Mesmerized. They used to have like a champagne color, but mine shattered, which was heartbreaking. But I do really like these ones, so I think I'm gonna use that. I'm not really a liquid highlighter person. I mean, they have like their liquid highlighter, but it's not really my thing. And then blush. Okay, they have like so many different, I don't know, what is it? Blush products. I need to put you guys on the ground maybe. No, you can't even see the products. Yeah, they have a bunch of different blush products. They have their iconic liquid blushes, which are all of these with the golden tops, which are good. And then they have a bunch of different, like, these are their matte bouncy blushes, which I like. And then they have these powder blushes that are more like shimmery, or like they have like a sheen to it. So I think I'll probably do a liquid blush and then set it with the matte blush. So I think I want to use like a cool tone blush tonight. Maybe this one. Yeah, let's do this one. This is shade Hope. And then to set it, I don't think, do they have, oh, perfect. This is their Hope matte bouncy blush. So I have the liquid and the matte to set that. So we'll use that. Okay, and then that is that for the complexion products. And then I need brows. So let's turn this around over here to these drawers. Somehow. So here, let me turn it down a little bit. This is my little brow drawer. They have a clear brow gel that is really good. So I think I'm just going to use that. And then for mascara, I'm gonna be able to show you the mascara. Here, I guess I'll just hold it while I look. So I have one in the box. Oh, I have a couple in the box. These ones are probably dry, so I'll just grab that one. And And then for eyes, I think I'm actually gonna do an eyeshadow stick. Well, I know they have their new palette. I feel like I should use the new palette. Let me grab the new palette. And then do I want to do eyeliner? I don't think I'm in the mood to do eyeliner. They need to come out with like, what is this? Oh, that's liquid liner. I feel like they need to come out with some like waterproof, like gel eyeliners. I feel like that would be nice. Okay. So I've got my palette and mascara. And then, what are we missing? I need setting spray, which I do have. It's not really a setting spray I use very often. I don't feel like it does that much. It's their Always an Optimist 4-in-1 mist. For lip liner, I do have all of their lip liners. All of these ones here. So let me see what this palette looks like first so I can figure out what I want to do for my lips. Oh, she's cute. It's just a cute little cool toned palette with some shimmer shades. So then if that's the case, oops. I'm gonna get a brown liner for my lips. Let's see. Let's do this one. This is in shade Gifted. And then for lips, I think I want to use these new ones that I just got the other day. These are their Soft Pinch Lip Oil Sticks, which honestly are so good. It literally felt like butter on my lips. So I think I'm gonna do that. It'll be a glossy lip. I don't think there's a shade that matches. Yeah, these are all new shades. They're not gonna match the blush shades. So I'm just gonna pick one that I think will match the blush that I'm doing. However, I will say these packaging, like the packaging is so much different than what it looks. Like this looks red versus the lighter pink packaging. Let's see, remind me later. There we go. So I don't want one that bright. I want like a little bit lighter. This packaging is cool, but I don't, some people will like keep the PR packages for like their displays, their setups, their vanity. This one's neat. I just don't know if I wanted to keep it on there. Let's see, will this shade work? Oh, this one might work. I think I'll use this one. This is gonna be in shade Dream. Okay, so we have the products here. Let me make sure that is everything. Primer, did we do primer, foundation, concealer. We've got powder, bronzer, powder, liquid blush, powder brush, blush, highlight, brows, setting spray, mascara, eyeshadow, lip liner, lips. Okay, so that is everything. Cool. So we have our little backwards with the camera. All of our products to do a full face of Rare Beauty. Let me check on my son. Okay, I think he's fine. Okay, so we have everything to do that. So where is my little light? I think I'm gonna set you guys up so that you can see it just as well. as when I do it for TikTok. So this is what I use to film my makeup TikTok videos. I've had this for a couple years. I probably bought it on Amazon a couple years ago. And then I film my videos, my makeup videos on my camera, just on my phone camera, just because the quality is a little better. And I like that when you film it front camera, it will display it as if you're using back camera so that the words are like right facing, if that makes sense. So I like to do that. And then I'll just film all the clips and then I'll combine it in the TikTok app. Because then once I post it, it just saves the video to my camera roll, and then that edited video will go in to the other apps. Okay, let me figure out how I want to do my setup, because I want you guys to be able to see better than the other night. Because if you guys were here the other night, the quality was atrocious. So maybe if I face more this way. No. I kind of like the idea of having, like, you can see the, oh God, you can see the makeup mirror. Let me figure this out really quick. And then if I film it like this, will that be like, because I want to post this on YouTube afterwards. Usually I have it closer. I feel like this quality looks not terrible, because I'll be like this, and then I can just, I'm trying to think, because I don't like having it right in front of my mirror, because I don't like the backdrop of my husband's setup. I think we're just going to do it like this, but I want my mirror light. And then, yeah, we'll do it like this. And then that way, for the most part, you guys are seeing pretty good lighting. And then, yeah. So let me get my skin all prepped before I film for TikTok. I always like to get my skincare done, curl my lashes, and that's basically it before I start my video. Oh my gosh. This just spilled everywhere. I just packed this in a to-go bag and we're just gonna use it. I guess it needs to be standing up. This is pretty much what I use every single day to prep my skin. It's the Pixie Antioxidant Tonic, and it's basically a serum toner, which is so nice and hydrating on my skin. Okay, I'll just leave this out so I can. And then I like to curl my lashes, and then we'll start the makeup. Oh, you know what? I probably should turn my fan off because I hate that it's so loud and clicky, and I don't want that in the video. Okay. Just gonna make sure this frizzy piece over here stays in place. Okay, and then curl my lashes, and then we'll be good to start. This is literally my favorite eyelash curler. It's the Shiseido. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I'm pretty sure I got it at Ulta. But it's the only one that curls it as good as this does. Like, I've tried other ones that just didn't work the same. And I'm pretty sure this is, no, maybe it's not, never mind. There was a celebrity I thought that used this, that I liked their lashes, and that's why I bought it. Okay, now let me get my camera on. We'll be ready to do a full face of Rare Beauty. The video that I filmed the other night on live, I did a full face of She Lamb, and it, honestly, the video came out really good. I was really happy with it. Okay. That seems really bright. Let's tone it down a little bit. Okay. Usually I like to set this up to make it look a little pretty. It's just so hard to get everything to stand up for a couple seconds in the video. So we're gonna do it. Oh, you guys can't even see. What am I doing? Let's go down a little bit. Just for this part, and then I'll put it back up. So yeah, I like to set all this up so that you can see as many products from the front as possible. Actually, I want these in the back. Let's see, how does this look on camera? I think it's fine, except this looks a little dirty. There we go. Okay. Today we're doing a full face of Rare Beauty. Done. Okay, now I can fix you guys so you can see a little bit better. Actually, we're just keeping it there. Okay. Starting off with primer, this is the Illuminating Primer. And where is my brush? And this is gonna just make my skin look super glowy underneath my makeup. I think that's fine. That clip is fine. Yeah, I'm hoping this will be so much better for you too, because when I was watching the stream I did the other night doing my makeup, I was like, dang, this is such bad quality, and usually I would not post something like that, but I'm like I told myself from the start, I was like, if I am gonna wait until I have everything perfect, the lighting and camera perfect, and just waiting for perfection, then I'm never gonna start. So I was like, we're just gonna post it, and then I can look back one day and be like, that is where I started, with terrible camera quality, and it just goes up from there. Okay, so that looks good. Okay, this product. Why don't they have the name of this on here? Next for foundation, this is the True to Myself Natural Matte Longwear Foundation. And I love this packaging, how it has a lock button so that you can't accidentally push out product. And then, yeah, I think I like this, doing the live while I'm doing my makeup, because I feel like so many creators I watch, I'm always like, dang, like who are in the beauty community, I'm like, how fun would it be if they were on live more, like the very few times they're on live, like on TikTok live. I just take my phone around with me everywhere, like if I'm cleaning, if I'm eating, I'm just like watching my creators that I like on live stream. Like, I think it'd be so fun to like see kind of like behind the scenes of like when they're filming and stuff. So I feel like this is cool because this is like what I want in other creators. And I feel like a lot of creators are always like, oh, I don't like think people would like XYZ. And I'm such like a nosy person. I'm like, please show me everything. I like everything. Like, just show me everything that you're doing. So this foundation has really nice coverage and it has that natural finish. So I just do little clips of every little step I'm doing, and then I just combine it for the finished makeup look. And that's literally how I do my videos. Man, I would love to be, usually when I'm doing my makeup, I have my music playing, but because I'm posting these to YouTube, I feel like I can't have any music. I think this is my favorite foundation that the brand has come out with because they have a couple different ones. I really like their tinted moisturizer. That one's good too. But as far as foundation goes, this is definitely my favorite one that they've come out with. I feel like the first one that they came out with was pretty thick, like thicker than I liked. It was definitely full coverage, but this one just doesn't feel as heavy on the skin. Plus, it's an airy whipped foundation with medium buildable coverage. I forgot about that. Okay, so this is done. For concealer, I have this one in shade 340C. I need to get a different shade because this shade is just not... Because this shade is just a little on the yellow side. The perks of doing live stream while filming is you guys can catch my like thought process. But it is a really easy to blend out concealer and it does have nice coverage. Rare Beauty is literally a brand that I'm constantly getting asked to do a full face of makeup of on TikTok, which is why I feel like I've done it the most out of like any brand. But it does help that I really like the products because if I didn't, that would suck. Okay, concealer is done. I'm hoping this is, I don't know, this quality is still questionable. But like I said, if you want to see the, I literally got highlighter on my leg. I wonder when that dropped. But like I say, if you want to see like the actual higher quality makeup look, just go to my TikTok or my Instagram or my YouTube for my beauty page, which is just Life with Hannah Watson. It's the same username as Twitch. And you'll be able to see this is such better quality. For liquid contour, or this is liquid contour. Okay. Next, I'm going to be going in with liquid contour in shade Serene. This is like one of my most favorite liquid contours. I'm pretty much using it every single day. Just because it blends out effortlessly. And it's definitely beginner friendly. Can you even see that on the camera? A little bit. Showing up a little bit. My camera I used the other day would probably not have shown anything. I was earlier trying to figure out kind of like a filming schedule for like what days I'll be doing what. So I think for Saturdays, so for today and moving forward, at least for, we'll try it for a couple months, I think doing a full face of one brand or like a makeup challenge or something like that I'll do first. And then Saturdays will be my PR unboxing days from all of the products that I got from the week. So today I have 6 packages that we'll unbox and go through together. And then usually I will take pictures and post them on Instagram stories, so that I can tag the brands and they can see that. So I was thinking about doing that tonight, but I'm also thinking brands might not see it if I'm posting it on a Saturday night or a weekend in general. And I do like them to see when I post the products on my story, just because a lot of times that's how you stay on brands' PR list, is they just want to see that the products that they're sending you that you're posting about. So I think I won't be posting those tonight. I'll probably post them Monday morning. And then usually I'll do like a putting everything away video, but for, I'm trying to think, for content purposes, I can either film a separate PR unboxing video and post it on Instagram, or I could just post a clip from this live stream and post it and direct people to YouTube. So I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. Next for blush, I'm gonna go in with their liquid blush, and this is in shade Hope. Their blushes are definitely super pigmented, but I love that because I feel like you can never apply too much blush. Like, I love a lot of blush. And I'm also noticing when I do my blush, like sometimes it looks like a lot in my vanity lights, but then when I go to like natural lighting, it's not as dark. So that makes me feel better. I'm like, sometimes I feel like I'm heavy-handed and I'm like, oh wait, it's actually not as bad in like real light. I usually don't use shade Hope very often, but I don't know why, because it's actually really pretty. It looks pretty dark on my computer, honestly, but it's blended out really nice on camera. Anytime I feel like I applied a little bit too much blush, I'll just take the blush or the brush I used for my foundation, and I'll just like go on top of it, and it kind of just helps diffuse out the blush. Now that all of the liquid makeup is done, I'm going to go ahead and set my face. So first I'm going to go in with the Tinted Pressed Finishing Powder, and I'm going to set basically my whole face except where I applied liquid blush and liquid contour. And I'm waiting for Rare Beauty to come out with a translucent loose setting powder because I'm definitely not a pressed powder girly. Like, I just feel like it takes forever to blend in, which honestly, I should just use like a powder puff. That would probably help a little bit more. But I don't like that these are tinted because then it's adding a little bit of that shade to my face. I mean, it definitely sets it after working it into the skin, but I just don't like that there's a tint, because sometimes I just don't want to add a shade on top of the makeup I just applied. Like literally, that looks like I'm rubbing, I don't like that. Like literally that is not what I'm wanting it to do. Like this would be good if you were like doing a powder foundation, I feel like. But I feel like that kind of just messed up my concealer and my blush. I don't like this. I feel like every powder that they've come out with, I've essentially hated. Like, I just don't like this. Like I said, when I was picking out the makeup earlier, the loose setting powder they have, it literally looks like you're applying highlighter on your face. And as somebody who has combo skin and can get oily pretty easy, it's not a good combo. So they need to work on that ASAP, because they come out with some really good launches, but we just need a basic setting powder. Because like even in the camera, my face looks orange. It does not look like that on here. I wonder too, I don't know. We're gonna work on this lighting and situation. We stepped up from the last stream. Now we just gotta figure out what we're gonna do for the next stream, because this is not working for me. Okay, after a rough setting of my face, I'm gonna go in with the Soft Matte Powder Bronzer, and this is in shade Warmed Up. And this is a bronzer I actually really, really love. I pretty much use the liquid contour and then this bronzer to set it pretty much every day. It's like in my everyday makeup drawer. And what's nice is it's a pretty pigmented bronzer, so you can really easily build up the shade if you'd like. Okay. I feel like my skin is looking still pretty glowy from the, hold on, let me actually, no. From the primer I used. I'm trying to decide if I wanted to have that as a clip in my video. Now for powder blush, this is the Matte Bouncy Blush in Hope, and I'm just gonna apply this where I applied the liquid blush. And I thought, I don't know. This will help to re-mattify the face too. These are one of my favorite blush products from the brand. I just feel like it's so pigmented yet still buildable. And that illuminating primer I applied at the start is still doing a really good job at showing through the makeup. Like, I feel like my skin doesn't even need highlighter. Okay, makeup is looking cute. Okay. And because of that illuminating primer, I don't really feel like I need highlighter, but I'm just gonna apply a little bit. This is their powder highlight in Mesmerize. And I love applying it to the tip of my nose. I mean, look how blinding that highlighter is. And then we're just gonna do a smidge on the cheekbone because I'm already pretty glowy. Like, I feel like you could see your reflection in my nose. Like, you can even see it on camera. That's how blinding this highlighter is. I feel like I could soften it a smidge. Okay, next up we've got brows and eyeshadow. To set my brows, I'm using the clear brow gel. Actually, I'm pretty sure this is called their Brow Harmony brow product. And I'm just gonna run this through my brows to set them in place. Since I have pretty thick brows, I don't really need to fill them in that much. Every once in a while, I'll fill them in a little bit where there's like a little bit of patching, or I'll like fix the tail. But otherwise, I just use clear brow gel and I'm good to go. Yeah. For eyeshadow, I'm using this Essentials Neutral Eyeshadow Palette. And I have not used this palette yet, but I think this is going to be perfect for like my everyday makeup look. But I think this is going to be perfect for like my everyday eyeshadow look. So let me do a look and then I'll show the final product. Now I'm going to do the same way I always do my makeup. I always do like this type of shade as like my base first with like a pretty big fluffy eyeshadow brush. And I just apply that all over, really like not rough, like just not precise. I really don't do eyeshadow much in my everyday makeup routine as often as I used to. Like a couple years ago, I was always doing eyeshadow looks and like especially using like more colorful eyeshadow. And honestly, anymore, it's either for a video that I'm using an eyeshadow palette or I just use bronzer and I just smudge it on my eyes and that's about it. But I need to get back to doing that because I got so many dang eyeshadow palettes that I want to use. Okay, where is my brushes? Okay, I need this one. I need to go through and clean my eyeshadow brushes. I'm not gonna lie. Usually I get a little lazy and I end up just opening a new box of makeup brushes and get to the other ones when I get to them. Okay, then I'm gonna take this darker brown shade, taking a like flat, dense shader brush, and I'm just going to apply that to the outer V of my lid, which is literally essentially what I do like for most cool eyeshadow look. What am I even trying to say? This is what I usually do whenever I have like a cool toned eyeshadow palette. I do like these 3 shades. And that's the thing about using eyeshadow palettes that are like more fun and colorful, is I don't end up doing the same routine because there's new colors and just new creative ways to do your eyeshadow. Which I should do something a little different, because I did this same look in my She Glam makeup, which it is what it is. I need to do for my next full face of one brand, I need to do like a colorful makeup. So maybe like a full face of blue packaging and then do a blue makeup look, or like a full face of glass packaging or something like that, because that's always fun, because then I'm able to get away with some more unique eyeshadow looks. I feel like the beauty community has just like really gone downhill in creativity, because people aren't doing like super crazy colorful looks anymore, and I miss that era. Because even myself, I was always doing like really colorful, creative, like using those what is it called, graphic liners, and doing cool makeup looks. Like whenever I scroll down to like the very first year that I was posting on TikTok, some of the makeup looks I was doing, I'm like, oh, that was so fun. Like, why don't I do those again? I need to just do them and just bring them back. Just because I miss doing that type of stuff. It just like allows me to be like creative in a way that is a little more fun and just like to myself, basically. Like I don't have to leave the house with those crazy colorful eyeshadow looks. I can just sit here at night and do them, and then take my makeup off after and go to bed, which is what I used to do anyway. Somebody had commented on one of my videos the other day, and they had asked me to do this makeup challenge, which I think Friday nights will be. I was talking about my makeup schedule, and then I don't know, or my streaming schedule, I don't know how I got off of that. But I think Friday nights I'm gonna try to do like a set of full face of one brand, like crazy makeup challenges. So, for example, somebody had commented that they wanted me to do a challenge where I throw in a ton of makeup products into a bin, maybe like 3 different foundations, 3 different, like multiple of every single product. And then they said put on like a big glove, like a winter glove or something, and stick your hand in, and like for step 1, doing primer, you stick your hand in, and if you pull out concealer, then that's what you're going to use for primer. And then for foundation, if you stick your hand in and you pull out blush, then you're using your blush as your foundation. So I was like, that would be pretty crazy. And I think that would be fun to do for like a Friday night. Like Friday night will be fun makeup challenges. Especially because whenever I do makeup challenges like that, a lot of times the makeup does not look cute enough for me to leave the house. So it'll be good for like a late night, weekend night to do it. And I can just take it off. Okay. And then I think I'm going to just go in with this shade. I'm just going to use my finger to see how it applies. That's a pretty cute shimmer. I don't even know if you can see it, but it's pretty cute. You can kind of see it. I'll show the finished look up close with the light in a good spot for for the stream once I'm done. Just because when you got the camera not in front of the light, it doesn't look as good. Okay, I think that is pretty cute. I think I'm gonna do one more thing. I think I'm gonna smudge a little bit underneath my lower lash line, which I used to do that all the time. Is that giving anything? Not really. Oh, a little bit actually. There we go. This is the finished eyeshadow look that I came up with. So I just started with this shade here and applied that all over my lid. Then I went in with this darker brown shade in the outer corner of my lid. I used this like shimmery champagne shade on the inner, and then I used this like cool toned like grayish brown just to do a little bit underneath my lower lash line. Cute. I actually really like that. Okay, mascara. Now for mascara, this is there's no name on it, but I'm pretty sure it's called like the Perfect Strokes mascara in black. This used to be one of my all-time favorite mascaras. I mean, it really is a good mascara. But I haven't used it in a while, so I kind of forgot about it. I don't think Rare Beauty has a waterproof mascara, but they need to come out with one because I love waterproof mascara. That's really all I use in my day-to-day life. My mom loves this mascara, so I'm always giving her all of my PR stock that I get because I'll just get restocks of this mascara or like other products all the time. And she always likes the mascaras I get. Cute. Almost done. After this, I got 3 more products and then makeup will be done. See, this mascara, it does not hold my curled lashes at all. Definitely makes my lashes look really long and thick. I just wish they had a waterproof version because it doesn't hold the curl in my lash anymore. Like, I find that only waterproof will hold my lashes being curled. Otherwise, regular will just flatten or straighten out my lashes, which is not cute. I don't know why I'm trying to do like 10 coats. I'm not even leaving the house. I'm just so used to doing so many coats. Okay. I am really liking this eye look though with the eyeshadow and the mascara. I feel like this needs to go into my everyday rotation. Now for lips, I'm using the Kind Words Matte Lip Liner in shade Gifted, which I need to sharpen this. There we go. I do not like the way this thing sharpens. Oh well. I was wanting this to be a darker brown shade, but oh. What was that? Okay. Somebody just sent me a TikTok saying we should do this, and it was those videos where you leave your baby at someone's doorstep and you ring the doorbell and then you run, and then they open the door and there's a baby there. That would be crazy. Cute. Then I'm going to go in with the new lip oil stick, and this is in shade Dream. I tried these as soon as I got these the other day, and I could not believe how buttery smooth these were on the lips. Like the way it feels like you have a stick of butter and you're just rubbing it on, like it literally just melts. But that is, oops. But that is giving exactly what I wanted to give. And then to set the face, this is the Always an Optimist 4-in-1 Mist. There we go. It does have a super soft, nice mist though. And it smells so fresh. It smells like a spa. Honestly. I hope I didn't spray that on my laptop. Okay, makeup is done. Just want to make sure that is all dry. Okay, cute. And here is the finished makeup look using only Rare Beauty. I definitely love how, no, hold on. I don't like that on my hair. I definitely love how this turned out, but let me know in the comments what brand I should do next. That's how I end every single one of my videos. Let me know in the comments what I should do next. And then people will comment and tell me. So that's a call to action. Okay, let me show you how this looks because I told you I would put my camera light on. Let's see, put it right above. Yeah, now you can see the makeup. It's definitely really cute. I actually really like my makeup. Cool. I think I'm just gonna actually keep my camera light on for this next part because we're gonna do PR unboxing now. Let me just put all of this in here. I like to do a picture, like a flat lay picture on Instagram whenever I do a full face of one brand. Oh, I didn't do it for She Glam, so I need to do that. But I like to like lay all the products that I used on my vanity and take a picture and post it on my Instagram stories, and then I save it as a highlight. And then if all the videos can just be found in one spot, and then I'll link the video to like TikTok or something. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna put this on this side, and then I'm gonna grab all of my PR boxes. try to do it without showing my address because that would be bad. Okay. We're gonna do it like this. Oops. There we go. Perfect. I mean, I guess I could film this also. I could just put it right here. I'm trying to think how I should do these because we're gonna just film it separate because that's what I did the other day and it worked out fine. Okay, now we're gonna do a PR unboxing. So this is this week's PR that I've received, which is always so fun. It always feels like Christmas. But I have my little, hold on. Okay. All right, so I gotta be very careful with the labels. So this first package looks like it's from Pacifica, which I don't think you can see it from there. I need to get one of those like stamps that you can just stamp on your labels so that you don't accidentally show it. Usually my office ends up becoming a humongous mess after these PR unboxings. But okay, first we have this vegan ceramide barrier support cream for sensitive skin. And then we have the same vegan ceramide face wash. Oh, cool. Oh, like a face wash and moisturizer. Cute. And then we have the Barrier Defense Hypochlorous Acid Spray. I actually have this, and this, I'm pretty sure when I was reading up on this product, is really cool. It's one of those products that you should definitely add in your gym bag because it's like after a sweaty workout, you can just spray this all over your face and it's supposed to help like soak up the oil and keep your skin not from breaking out. So I feel like this would be like really good for like a gym bag or like after, I don't know, after whatever. And then we have a Treatment Berry Dewy Barrier Support Serum. Awesome. I have a little new skincare routine to try. Cool. Okay. I think we're going to put the products on the ground. Okay. Next is from Proactive, which is crazy. The other day they sent me an email asking if they could send a box of products. And I was like, how crazy. When I was in middle school, I think, I actually would order Proactive because I had pretty bad acne. So I felt like it was a full circle moment when they reached out. So we have their Daily Foaming Cleanser and a Clear Skin SPF 30. I do love a good face sunscreen. Awesome. Lots of skincare products today. Okay. I gotta really be careful how I'm doing this. Okay. Next is from Youth to the People. I don't know that I've ever gotten a PR package from this brand. The other day I got a package from, oh, that should have been in this package. I'll show it at the end. Actually, I didn't add it to my last PR unboxing, but I got this the other day from Kosas because because I was going to say, sometimes brands that I have not received PR from and I haven't received like an email from, I'll just randomly get a PR box at my door, and I'm like, one, thank you so much. Two, how did you get my address? But I've always wanted to be on Kosa's PR list. So they sent me their new Cloud Set Translucent Loose Setting Powder, which I'm very excited to try. I've been seeing this online. And they actually sent what looks to be a pretty accurate shade, because so often brands will send me products that I'm like, it would be so easy if you would just go to my page and see what skin tone I have, because they'll send just very obviously wrong shades. And so I appreciate whenever I get a package that has the right stuff. Okay, I'm going to add this because I'm going to add that to my video later. Okay, so Youth to the People. Okay, it's on the back. Yeah, I don't think I've ever tried anything from this brand. But we've got some skincare products. Step 1, cleanse face to remove makeup, SPF, and daily debris. So this is the Superfood Cleanser. Is this like... I think this is like an oil cleanser, which I do love a nice oil cleanser. And then this is a retinol and collagen peptide plant protein balm. It's an overnight face and neck moisture longevity treatment. That sounds really nice. Apply to face, eye area, neck, and chest nightly. Wow. Oh, I'm trying this tonight. That's what I need. That is definitely what I need. And then you wear SPF the following morning to protect and hydrate. Huh. That is really neat. And it also is helpful to smooth the appearance of fine lines, help smooth elasticity, smoothness, all the things that moisturizers do. Okay, next is from BK Beauty. I love BK Beauty makeup brushes. If you are ever wanting to, if people are asking you what you want for your birthday, what you want as a gift, what you want for Christmas, and you want something that is a little pricey that you don't want to spend for yourself, this is definitely a brand I would add to your list, because they have literally, I think, my favorite makeup brushes of all time. They're such high quality makeup brushes. Like I said, they are a little pricey, but they are worth it. They are definitely worth it. So what do we have here? Got a little makeup bag. Did they just send a makeup bag? Oh, it's like for your brushes. They have like little brush holder. What is this called? Oh, a core bag stand-up brush holder. Cool. Let's see. So this is a BK brush I have. So I guess it just stands up like that, and then you can zip it. Oh, here, it like extends. There we go. Then all your brushes are protected, and then you can try. That's actually really neat how it like folds like that, and then it collapses back down. Wow. That's pretty innovative. Okay. Next, let's do this one. This one is pretty heavy, and I have no idea what this one is. Like, actually pretty heavy. Let's see. How do I, with my label, here we go. My son likes to yap a lot. Aw, that's cute. No need to apologize. Yeah, that makeup bag is really cool. Okay, this is from Neutrogena. I have a feeling, based on how heavy and full this feels, I have a feeling this is full of their makeup remover wipes, because they've sent me before a big box stuffed with like 12 of their packs of makeup wipes, which is great. I use them all the time, but I feel like this is probably more. Yep. Another box full of makeup wipes. Like, I'm sorry. How many makeup wipes does one person need? Because the last time I had to give this to a bunch of friends and family, because I'm like, I get sent these all the time, which is awesome, but I don't need 8. So yeah, we'll be back in a few months to keep you stocked. So they just like to stock me up. Yeah, so honestly, the way I get PR boxes is I just post all the time. So like I have my makeup beauty, or like my makeup and beauty pages. So I have primarily my TikTok and my Instagram. I have a makeup page under Life with Hannah Watson, and that's where I post all of my makeup content. And I just post regularly, and then like anytime I receive PR, I'll post it on Instagram. I'll post unboxing videos, and I always tag the brand so that they see that I'm using their products. And then brands will just either send me a DM on Instagram, or they'll send me an email asking for my shipping address to send me PR. So that is probably, like, out of all of the comments and DMs I get from people, is people asking me how I get PR. And I'm like, honestly, just post content regularly and tag the brands. And another thing I always tell people is to, like, so let's just say, for example, if I did a makeup video on TikTok reviewing these Rare Beauty lip oils, I would literally tag at Rare Beauty. I would do hashtag Rare Beauty, like use their hashtags that they're using. I know they used to have a hashtag they would use called like hashtag Rare Routine. So just to increase my odds of them seeing my content, because once they see that you're regularly posting, you know, beauty content or whatever your niche is, then brands in that niche will be more likely to reach out. So that's how. So they sent 4 of their fragrance-free makeup remover wipes, which these are the only makeup wipes I have used in like the last 15 years. Like, these are like my favorite makeup wipes ever. And then they have these Hydra Boost with hyaluronic acid makeup wipes that I think are so good. Like, I love anything with hyaluronic acid, but I feel like these just feel more hydrating on the skin versus these other ones. Because sometimes makeup wipes can feel a little like drying on the skin, but yeah, these are great. Well, I will definitely have more makeup wipes to give to my friends and family, because I cannot use all of these. And I also have a drawer in this tall drawer set here of PR that, like, I'll do giveaways and stuff on social media. So I'm always doing stuff like that too, just because only one person can use so much makeup. And then even when all of my friends and family come and dig through all the makeup, like, there's still so much left. So I like to be able to give back. Or even I've had somebody like tell me, like, I'll pay for shipping if you just send me a box of stuff. And I've done that before. Let me figure out how to show. All I use is eyeliner. That's okay. I mean, you can use whatever you really like. I mean, I post a lot of makeup content and makeup tutorials on my beauty page. So if you are wanting to learn how to use other makeup, it's all there. But I mean, I feel like it just comes down to like just trial and error. Like literally sometimes I will just sit here and just try out different routines. Like I used to follow like, you know, old school YouTube. Like I would sit there trying to like do step by step with them, trying to, you know, just learn how to do makeup. And so that's a good way to learn as well. This is from CoverGirl. Your summer glow starts here. But a whole bunch of goodies. CoverGirl is another brand. They will send me box after box, like I feel like every other week, of just a bunch of their products just to restock me. And I'm like, this is the brand that I'm constantly giving out to people, because I'm like, I have like 5 of the same products, because like I just got 2 of these setting sprays like a week ago. But I'm gonna do a full face of CoverGirl probably Monday or tomorrow, one of the days. But we got some lip butter balms. Ooh, they do come out with new products a lot. This is chocolate chip cookie dough and fudge brownie. Please tell me these smell like that. That actually kind of smells like chocolate. Let me see if the chocolate chip cookie dough smells like anything. Oh my gosh, these actually smell, that smells like cookie dough. That's pretty cool. I think I like the fudge brownie one actually a little better. Dang, that's cool. It's their squishy glaze. Whoa. And then we have their skin enhancer luminizers, which is really nice. These are good to apply before your foundation, just to give your skin that like glow. And then we have their True Blend Skin Enhancer Contour Balms in a bunch of different shades. I probably will only use like one of these shades, and then I give the rest out. But very cool. It's definitely a good glowy starter kit, that's for sure. Awesome. Well, that is all the PR today. So I think I'm gonna end up doing a separate TikTok video showing all that. I get free samples from Top Box Circle. They just sent me the Too Faced Peach Perfect Loose Setting Powder. Ooh, have you tried it yet? I remember when Too Faced, I would try like their peach stuff. It actually smells like peach. Like I liked when they would do like their scented stuff, like their chocolate bar and all that. Not yet. Top Box Circle. I've never heard of that. Is that like I used to do like the BoxyCharm and like the Ipsy boxes like a couple years ago. Is that like the same concept where you like, it's a monthly subscription and then they send you different random beauty products? Top Box Circle. And then I guess it's just like sample sizes. It smells so good. Yeah, that sounds like it smells good. Okay. One thing about getting PR every week is the amount of boxes we have. Like our recycling only comes every other week, and I wish it came every week because our box is always filled. So this should be fun to clean up, but cool. Well, I've been online for an hour and a half. I had planned, you just have to write a review on the website. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that's neat. I feel like that would be a good way to try out products that you like, and then you can, if you like it, you can buy the full product or full size on the website. Yeah, anyway, I think I am going to get off tonight. I planned today, I got a planner, and I was going to do Full Face to Rare Beauty and unbox my PR. So I'm glad I actually got that done. And then tomorrow, I think I'm going to do a game a PC game. I'm gonna try to do like gaming like once or twice a week, because that's definitely something I'm new to. It's not something that I'm like a pro at. But I definitely want my Twitch to like be a lot of like the beauty makeup tutorials, stuff like that. And they're regular size, full size. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. So can you get like an unlimited amount? Like just anytime you do a review, you can get products? Because that's neat. I would be using that all the time. That's cool. Yeah, if you ever need makeup recommendations, like if you're ever like looking for something, you can just send me a DM. I have a lot of people who will like ask me like, what do you recommend for like a good foundation or like a good tinted moisturizer or whatever it is. And so I'm constantly trying out products every day on and off camera, so I feel like I have a lot. That's totally fine. Yeah, I'm gonna be posting this stream on my YouTube, like the full stream, and then I might cut the makeup and the PR unboxing into 2 separate videos for YouTube. And then I filmed on my phone doing a full face of Rare Beauty. So I'm gonna go edit all of that now. So anyway, thanks for hopping on and hanging out. But I will be back on stream tomorrow night. So bye.